Hello, everybody. I'm Teacher Chris, and today I want to tell you the story of the magic cornucopia. Once upon a time, there was a little farmer. His name was Shun-Wan-San. He was an optimistic and kind person, and his neighbors loved him very much. One night, he had a very strange dream. Dreaming that he was walking on the road, more than 100 small people in green clothes suddenly appeared and shouted at him for help. Seeing these small green people pleading, Shun-Wan-San was so sad that he woke up from his dream. He couldn't stop thinking about that strange dream all day. When he went to work in the field, he kept thinking about the little green men in the dream. On the way home, Shun-Wan-San saw a fisherman caught more than 100 frogs and sold them in the market. Seeing these croaking frogs, he immediately thought of the little green people in the dream the day before. So Shun-Wan-San took out all the money he had, bought these little frogs, and released the little frogs in the small pond as soon as he got home. Seeing them jumping around happily and freely, and being able to help these little frogs, he felt very happy. But in the middle of the night, the little frogs croaked and croaked non-stop, as if they were having a concert, and Shun-Wan-San couldn't sleep because of the noise. The next morning, he took a look at the little frogs with deep, dark circles under his eyes. It turned out that they were all surrounding a big bowl. After Shun-Wan-San reached out for the bowl curiously, all the little frogs bowed to him magically, and then jumped away one by one, as if they were thanking him for saving their lives and saying goodbye to him. Shun-Wan-San brought the bowl home and didn't think too much about it, just put the leftover steamed buns from breakfast in it and went out to work. When he got home, he was shocked to see more steamed buns on the table. Driven by curiosity, Shun-Wan-San took out various things at home to do experiments and found out that every time one thing was put into the bowl, it would become 2, then 4, then 8, and finally it would become full. Every time the bowl filled up, Shun-Wan-San would politely say to the basin, "Bowl, bowl, this is enough, thank you." The bowl would stop immediately as if it understood, like magic. Since then, Shun-Wan-San's family has had treasures and food every day. He kindly distributed the good things made from the pot to his neighbors. After a while, everyone knew about this magical pot and called it Cornucopia. One day, Shun-Wan-San's cousin came to the house as a guest. He saw the cornucopia turning one steamed bun into 100 steamed buns with his own eyes. He thought it was amazing. So while everyone was not paying attention, he secretly hid the cornucopia in his clothes and ran away in a hurry. He also wanted to use it to multiply something, but he was afraid of being seen by others. So he rowed quietly to the sea far away, and then he dared to take out the cornucopia and use it on salt. The salt was just like the steamed buns and kept multiplying. The cousin laughed and said, "That's great! I'm going to become a millionaire soon." But he noticed that the salt kept multiplying. There was more and more, and the boat was almost full. Just as the boat was about to sink, the cousin yelled at the cornucopia, "Stop! Stop! Enough!" Such a rude and impolite order. The cornucopia sank into the sea with the boat because the salt was so heavy. Later, the cousin was rescued by passing fishermen, but he was really embarrassed to tell everyone that the ship sank because he stole the cornucopia greedily. Do you know where the cornucopia is now? It is said that salt is still multiplying at the bottom of the sea. That's why we see the seawater is so salty now. One day, If you ever have the opportunity to see the cornucopia full of salt on the bottom of the sea, remember to say to it, "Cornucopia, cornucopia, this is enough. Thank you. You have worked so hard for so long." The end. Happy Chinese New Year, everyone.